The president of Burkina Faso said something. He said, they asked him, what is his greatest regret? He said, look, his greatest regret is the fact that there were days in his life where he used his precious time to listen to RFI, Radio France International, Monde Afrique, and others, France 24 and others. These were his greatest regret in life. That was a serious statement. Especially Monde Afrique. I don't know how many of you have been coming across Monde Afrique. Sometimes when I read things on the pages of Monde Afrique, I ask myself, are these people having some solid beef with Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger? But by the way, Malian authority right now has just announced that this is the news, the latest news coming from Mali right now. The Malian High Authority for Communication has announced that TF1 and LCI are banned from broadcasting in Mali until further notice. Why were they banned? I'll give you that detail, but let's correct this first. Somebody will say, this is media suppression. This is to stop freedom of speech. Listen, Ibrahim Traore educated the people on this particular issue. See, this platform like this, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, all of the platforms are designed to say that freedom of speech. But if I violate some rules here, if I put misinformation here, they will ban this account. That's why I always make sure that I put the detail and explain things better. Somebody will be like, oh, official, you are talking too much. No, it's not about talking too much. I'm doing everything possible to make sure that the algorithm and the intelligence of the platform pick the information and understand that it is based on facts. Now, sometimes it is not about misinformation. Even certain hard truth, if I drop it here, the account will be what? Banned. That one, we don't say it is media suppression. If you are an African media in Europe, and you are publishing things and the thing is harmful to their public, what do? They will ban you. That one is no media suppression. But when they come to our countries and they publish things and distort facts, and our countries' authorities ban them, then it's all over the media. Media suppression. They are closing the mouth of people, not to freedom of speech, blah, 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 a whole lot of things. No. That is not what it is. If you don't allow certain narrative out there, we will not allow it here. Very simple. That's the message Mali is putting out. How many of you heard of the situation in Mali? It is all over the internet that in Mali, this is the reason why these communication channels are banned. I know many of you heard the news where they said terrorists have blocked roads in Mali, and fuel crisis in Mali, security situation, and these media houses were making the whole thing like the country is just collapsing. They were exaggerating the whole thing. Why were they banned? They were banned because of false claims. Mali says a recent broadcast by the French channels included claims that the Malian government banned the sale of fuel, which is false. They claim that the entire regions like Kayes and Nioro are under blockade. They claim that terrorists are close to taking over Bamako, the capital city. The leadership position on this issue is that these reports were not only false, but deliberately misleading, designed to create panic and undermine the government of the day. That is what it was. Now, this particular, the region, Kayes and Nioro, you have it here. Kaye is somewhere here, and then Nioro is somewhere here. Then you have Bamako here. You understand? So they exaggerated the whole thing in such a way that you ask yourself, oh, how? Let's address the honest fact and we move forward. The honest fact in context, has Mali been under pressure? Yes. Was there a real fuel crisis in Mali? Yes. Was there jihadist blockade in part of the country? Yes. Was there any tense security situation in Mali? Yes. Now, this issue, what exactly happened is that these terrorists wanted to, stress the economic situation of the country. So one of the things they did is that they started blocking roads that, to stop fuel and all that. But at the end of the day, this thing didn't even take long. The military came in and, solved the problem. But the media took the whole thing. And you know what they are doing? They are carrying everybody along. I'll tell you how they are involving everybody. They are involving government, institution, even African Union is involved. Hold on. You will understand. These are things that, as a matter of fact, we can say yes to these questions. But this is the propaganda. The media houses, the France media houses, according to the authority, they are exaggerating the whole situation. They are distorting the truth about the situation. They are twisting the situation to paint the country as collapsing under military rule. So when the media is pushing the agenda, the government is asking the citizens to leave the country so that it will look, huge. And African Union also came. They brought in African Union also. The chairman recently said that the international community to come in and save Mali. And because Mali is under attack, Mali is about to collapse. And a whole lot of things were loading up. I was just watching. So when you see the African Union coming in, adding their voice that there's a security situation, the Mali is collapsing. International community, go. Referring to the source of the problem to solve the problem. It makes us look stupid, but anyway, we take it like that. And then France, the government of France also is asking the citizens to leave the country, and then they put it in the news. So when you check the media houses pushing this out, and then the government, the institutions, and it will make you like, the Mali is collapsing, something is happening. No. Some of the things the media houses publish, the people in Mali are not even aware that those things happen. Let me show you this one. This is the headline. What is the situation after 2 months of blockade by jihadis? It is this situation did not even take like 2 months. This situation did not even take long like this. If you see the things they put in here, and you see what is on the screen, they painted the situation to look some way. Like, the situation looks so terrible. Like everybody's dying. The government is collapsing. Everybody's dying. The country is collapsing. The economy is going down. That is how they are putting the update out there. Scaring people. If you want to go to Mali or you want to travel to Mali, you will not even have the heart to travel to Mali. Looking at this situation. This is just one. I'm not going to play all. Now, this is not the first time Mali is having banter with these radio stations and media channels. And in fact, the entire Sahel across Africa are the only country available right now, or region that are, matching these people head on. RFI, Radio France International, was permanently suspended in Mali recently. France 24 TV news channel, they were permanently suspended in Mali. First of all, they suspended them, temporarily. They will come and misbehave. They will suspend them, and then at the end of the day, they suspend them permanently. TV5 Monde. Forget those guys and Monde Afrique. Ooh, if you are taking update from them, I can't even talk about it. But let's move forward. Was suspended in 2024 for lack of balance in their coverage. They were also banned again more recently. And they were suspended temporarily, not permanently. But they are going to be banned permanently because it's just like all platforms. Mali and Burkina Faso, Niger, they are playing according to rules of these same people. All platforms, when we violate, they give us notification. They warn you like 3, 2, 4, 6. Before you know now, your account is banned. That is what they are doing to them. There is another one, LCI, currently, the one that is among the one banned right now, was also suspended twice. Once in 2024 for 2 months, and more recently, now in 2025, November. They are banned together with TF1. There is another one also called France 2 TV. France 2 TV was suspended in 2024 for alleged ethnic destabilization issue. The question that is on the media is this a form of, not allowing the media to function? From this side, we know what this is about. These people are not only engaging in ground battle, they are fighting information war also. It is to protect their own space. See, in China, the Western media doesn't operate in China. You know what? Recently, there was let me show you how this thing works. There was a collapse of a bridge in China. It was all over all the media houses, all the Western media houses. But when there is development going on in China, you don't see it on the media, these media houses. But they are quick to put something negatively. Those report that there is a bridge collapse is to downplay the quality of the development of China. The same way in Burkina Faso, Monde d'Afrique, somebody tag Monde d'Afrique. You don't see Monde d'Afrique publishing anything about development and the reforms that Burkina Faso is doing in the president of Burkina Faso is doing in Burkina Faso. No. It is all about how to paint the guy to look bad. How to paint all the leaders to look bad. France 24, the same thing. Anytime I reach from Monde d'Afrique, I ask the same one question that look, are these people having a particular banter with the Sahel? Monde d'Afrique and DW, these two media houses. Look, let's put those apart. Monde d'Afrique and DW, these two media houses, when they are putting narrative about Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger, you will be asking yourself, they don't put anything positive there. No. It's all about how to paint these people to look very bad in the eyes of people. So we see them as very, deadly individuals who have taken office and they are maltreating their civilians and all that. Some of the things they put in their coverage or on their website, the people in the country don't even know that those things are happening in their country. So Mali say, we are not having it too. But anyway, opinions are different. Let me know your thoughts in the comments about this particular move by Mali. All right, make sure you subscribe and then you like the video. See you in the next episode. Respect.